Hello and welcome back to Survival Challenge. So the first thing we're going to do today is get the baler and bale up the straw from that field that we harvested last time, and also do a good few bales of grass, and then we'll go and buy a bale wrapper and get them wrapped so that we've got some silage to feed the cows next month, because they will be needing TMR. They are currently producing milk for us, so we're going to need, like I say, to bale up all this straw anyway. It's going to come in handy, and we're going to need some bales of TMR. Like I say, it'll just be easier for me to make the mixtures like that. And then once we move into July, we'll buy a feed mixer, and we should be able to make lots and lots of nice TMR to feed the cows and get them as productive as possible. So I will do a time lapse of baling up this straw, and then doing probably, if we can get 6 or even 8 bales that we can wrap of grass, we'll do that as well. So I will see you in a couple of minutes. Okay, so that should be enough grass bales for feeding to the cows, for the time being anyway, at least. So we'll put this away, and then we'll have a look in the shop, and we'll have to choose what wrapper we want. So that's that away. Okay, so is there anything first off in the sale? No, so that's not going to make our mind up for us. Okay, so balers, bale wrappers. Up to 180 centimetre. I'm pretty sure the bales we've just made are bigger than that. So that's a no-go. So it looks like we're spending 54 grand. Yep, no two ways about it. But it is something we will use, especially when we get more and more cows. So I will pick that up, and I will see you when we are wrapping some grass bales. Okay, so we've got the bale wrapper unfolded. We're going to pick up our first one now, and hopefully everything's fine and compatible. Yeah, so the plan for today is literally get these bales prepped, ready to feed the cows some TMR in July. Once we've done that, like I say, once these bales are wrapped, we will be getting moved on. I want to, may as well go through the plan for these two fields here. As I said last time, I want to attach them together, and I wouldn't mind getting the oil production, so I'm thinking about doing a massive field of sunflower seeds, sunflowers ready to harvest for next year, and then we'll buy the oil production, produce sunflower oil out of it. I think that might be a decent, profitable way to go. It's quite a decent sized field that for sunflowers. It's just whether excuse me, an adequate header will fit to our combine. I think we can find one. I'm sure we can, but you know, all this grass that's on the floor here at the minute will be put in a silage pit. I did actually do a trailer load and pick. It's all there in the silage pit at the minute, so that's another quite quick, easy job that we can be doing. But right, getting these up. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And then obviously once we've got the oil production, we could then go as far as to say, you know what, once we've got a little bit of extra money coming in, we'll do an olive grove somewhere, possibly behind all the productions here in this grass patch. So there's plenty of plans for this series. We've got a long way to go and a lot to do before we're classing ourselves as successful, I'm sure. So 2 more bales to wrap, so that's 2, 4, 6, yeah, so 8 bales, which should be more than enough. They're 8 or 9,000 litres of what will be silage each, so that should be, what have I, pressing buttons again on the steering wheel. So this is the last one, and we will be leaving these in the field to ferment. There's no real reason to move them anywhere other than just tidying up, which is something I'm gonna definitely have to do very soon. Right, so that's our bale wrapper sorted. Probably drop it in this shed and the case as well. Okay, I'm stuck in a wall. Nope. Excellent. We will quickly check the productions, check on the cows and sheep, make sure everything's okay, and then we'll move on to July. So cows and sheep first. Sheep are fine. Yeah, sheep are fine. And cows, yep, they'll be absolutely fine as well. So with the milk that's coming in, we might have to get a dairy or something like that as well. But we shall wait and see. So I will see you in July in just a second. Okay, so we are now in July. These bales are 71% fermented, which is always nice, and I think by now the silage bunker should be well and truly fermented. So that might be a nice cash injection for this episode, we shall see. Just get over there and we'll have a look. As you can see, our oat field is ready to harvest. Our grass field, our new grass field is looking very nice. It says ready to harvest. There's another growth stage there though. And our silage is done. Look at that. So we've got loads of silage, 128,000 litres I think it is there. And then we've got that 80,000 litres over there, or thereabouts. Okay, so cows feed 2,000 litres. So they're getting a little bit low now. But what I think we can do is make a start on harvesting these oats, and then later on, when the grass bales have fermented, we will get the feed mixer bought and do our first ever feed mix for the cows. So let's get this harvested up and running in the field. Excellent. Squeeze it out there. I'm actually not going to swath the straw off this. We actually have plenty. So I'm actually going to spread it because that will give us a layer of fertilizer. So, yep, excellent. I will time-lapse harvesting a load of this field, and I will come back to you in just a moment.
find myself wondering, what did happen to the last 10? I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 get something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be yours.
Right, we're coming to the end of the oat harvest. Considering half the field wasn't fertilised, we've not actually done bad out of this field. We've still got a decent amount in that trailer. I don't know exactly how many litres it'll be, but it can't be a terrible amount. So that is finished. We'll bring the Valtra over here rather than driving the harvester over. So 13,500 litres. Yep, 13.5 plus whatever's in the combine. Maybe that field of wheat did actually yield better, a lot better actually by the looks of it. But even so, I'm not going to complain. It's all going in the into the pot, so to speak. So it's nearly 10 AM in game time. We're going to dump this in the silo, and then we're going to look at some feed mixers. So right, so while that's dumping, again, some things have actually... Oh, look at that. We literally bought it yesterday, well, last month, in game time. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, well, we already have it. So, feed mixers, that will be in animals. Got a straw blower there. 8,000 litres. Straw blower, straw blower. So we've got the Silo King. That's quite large. Oh no, this is a mixer. Yeah, I don't think we need anything too fancy for now. That should be absolutely fine. I don't see a reason to spend too much, so we'll actually go with that. It's a base game model as well, so it's something everybody can use. Leave that trailer there for now, and we'll go and pick up the feed mixer. And on the way past, we'll quickly check what percentage these bales are on. They are 82%. Ooh. Right, let's get this feed mixer and possibly get all this grass up. in between waiting for them bales to finish fermenting. Or we could just use some silage out of our pit, but I really want to sell that. That's more money for us. So I do need to pick up a few bits from the store as well. It's getting a bit untidy everywhere really. So give it a quick turn on. Starts up nicely. Cool. Okay, so I will get set up ready to get some stuff in here ready for mixing, and I'll be back with you. There we go. So we now actually have some TMR to feed the cows. This is the first in a big step. I've got to pick all that up though. Made a bit of a mess. So 11,900 litres of TMR, and they're getting their first full. So that'll take the production right up for the cows. We'll just do the one load for now. Takes a while to empty. Turn it off, and we will move this round to close to our pile of not very well mixed TMR, and we'll get that picked up fairly soon. But for now at least we have some TMR for the cows. What was the next job? I need to go and get the forage wagon and fill that up with grass, because that'll be for the sheep, before we go putting any of that in the silage pit. So the forage wagon is here. Here. Already ready to go, so it's a case of just dropping it and then picking up a load of silage, grass even, for the sheep. So 13,000 litres, that'll last them quite some time. So it's on. Actually quite glad that I mowed all this grass up now, having used quite a bit of it for animals, and it's going to only get more and more really. The more cows we have to feed, the more sheep we get we'll have to feed, so it's all going to come in very, very useful very, very quickly. So get this into place with the sheep. I should probably go and turn off the Massey as well. I turned automatic start off while I did that feed mix, so I could leave the mixer running. But we'll get this in here first. Make sure they're completely topped up. They were topped up with water at the beginning, at the pretty much the very beginning of July. Yes, yes, I know. Hey, they're taking quite a bit of this. I might need to go and fill this up again at some point. Right, But at least we know they're sorted for a good few months now. So let's go and turn off the Massey, and then I think the last job we'll have for today is getting the wool pallets from the sheep to the spinnery. So tell you what, that can actually be a job for the Massey, which means I can turn that off. So the Massey can put the bucket down in here because it may as well stay here. Yep, and we shall go and get the pallet fork from the little shed and take the pallets of wool to the spinnery, like I said. Okay, so this is nearly 2,000 litres pretty much straight away with the Massey. We're going to skip across the fields because we don't actually need to do anything about that. We don't need to worry about destroying any crops because we've got none. So we'll get these 2 pallets in, and then we'll grab the last pallet and make sure that we've got everything set up and running there. We want to try and keep these productions moving as much as we can. Okay, so that's 1. Yeah. So I will go and get the last one. This Massey could do with some diesel as well soon. So all the animals are happy. We've harvested a field and we've done some baling. That's quite productive, quite happy with that. So here it is. Yep, 1,000 litres of sheep wool. Get out of the way, sheep. Excellent. So that's all the wool that we have in the spinnery. We will quickly check the production for that. Actually, we'll turn automatic stop start on back on. Productions. Fabric. So yep, we are on again. Close. We can actually activate that again now as well. Excellent. So that is all we've got time for today. If you like the episode, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again for more survival challenge next time on No Man's Land. Goodbye.